Dear students, how are you? Hopefully you all are doing well. This is Amit Saha, lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Milestone College. Today we are going to discuss about some mathematical problem on chapter 2.2. This chapter is very important for your upcoming exam as well as the SSC examination, since set plays a very vital role in the examination. So today our discussion topic will be some mathematical problem, and all of you are requested to write the mathematical problem when I am going to write and teach you. Hopefully this lecture is very benefited for you. Let's have a look our today's class. Thank you. So dear students, according to our lesson plan, today we are going to discuss about chapter 2.2, and our first mathematical problem is question number 11, and this question says that if C25 D is the set, the element with 4, 6 and 7, there is given two condition. One is X is belongs to C. So that will be a relation where the value of X should be comes from C, I mean the C set, and D is the set which will be the value of Y. Determine the relation with this, that is X plus 1 is less than Y in C and D. So how we can solve these types of mathematical problem? That's our first assignment. Okay, so our solution should be like this. Our solution should be, we have to think about the relation. Since the question says determine the relation, that means we have to assume that a relation. So let us assume that our relation is R. That's our assumption. Okay, if relation is R, then according to question what we can write actually? According to question, what actually given in our question? In our question, the relation can be looks like X is belongs to C. That means X is belongs to C and Y is belongs to D, and a special relation is given, that is X plus Y, I mean X plus 1 is less than Y. So which types of relation will be in there? The relation should be XY related. That means it can be looks like X comma Y. That will be the type of the relation which such that X will be come from the C and Y will come from the set D, and the relation will be maintained on that relation too. So here actually we have to think about three things. First, X is the place where only the element of 2 or 5 will be count. Number 2 is Y will be the point or the elements which will be satisfied only the set D, and both two must have to be maintained. The relation is X plus Y is less than Y. So how we can get these types of relation? Exactly by multiplication. So we can write now that now from C cross D, what we have actually found, C was 2, 5 and D 4, 6, 7. So now if we multiply, then what we'll get actually? 2 will multiply with 4, 6 and 7. Similarly 5 will be multiplied with 4, 6 and 7. So what will be the relation? The relation should be 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 7, 5, 4, 5, 6 and 5, 7. So my dear students, you all have already known from the chapter number 2.1 that when we think about the Cartesian product on the time, is this the only one time at the case of set we use the first bracket. So we'll use the first bracket only the Cartesian product time. Okay, so here we have found some relations. Actually, which relations satisfied all of the conditions? We have to think about that first. Here our first condition was x is belongs to C. So here all of the part where x is belongs to C. So all the relations actually what satisfied it. Similarly D, it's also satisfied because all the 4 6 7 are from D. So 1 and 2 has been satisfied by all of that. But which one or which of them are satisfying x plus y is less than 1? So if we add 2 plus 1, we'll get what? 3, and that 3 is less than 4. So 3 less than 4, this relation is countable. Here 2 plus 1, 3, here is 6, so it is also countable. Here we have found 2 plus 1 equal to what? 3. This 3 will be also countable since 3 is less than 6, 3 is less than what? 7. In here, if we are thinking that 5, if we add 5 with 1, 6, is this 6 is actually less than the 4? Absolutely not. This is the again, so 5 plus 1, 6, 6 is equals to 6, so it is not countable. And here 5 plus 1, 6, and this 6 is must be less than the 7. So we can say this is also one which has satisfied this. So our answer should be, so our required relation should be what? Required relation should be 2 4, then 2 6, then 2 7, and 5 7. So these are the relations which we can think that these are the answer. Okay, so what we should have to write right now? So it can be written as that by the given condition it, okay, by the given condition are equal this. So that's our required answer. Okay, so I think you all can understand the question number 11 very clearly. Okay, let's have a look our question number 12. So dear students, here our question number 12, and the question says if f of x equal this, so if of x is a function of x, what this expression means? You have to understand it very clearly. Here the question says f of x, that means it is a function of x. Okay, so this function is x to the power 4 plus 5x minus 3. Okay, I wanted to focus one thing, that is what does it mean by function of x? Okay, let's have a look. F of x, that means it is a function of x. If I write x as the another color, then it will be very clear for you. So it should be x plus x, that means x to the power 4 5x minus 3. So when this back color will be changed, all will be the same. That means if it is function of x, then this and this is x. But if I am talking about, we are trying to focus on f of, say for example, ant. F of, we are trying to focus on exactly ant. So this is the function of ant. So what will be that? That should be ant plus ant. That means only the places of x has been replaced by ant, and others are really equal. Clear? If I am trying to focus on, we are trying to write here function of ant into ox divided by 4. what? And into ox divided by 4. So what will be the system of it? The system is very clear. That is something divided by 4 plus 5 into something minus 3. That means something means this is the function of ant into ox by 4. You have to think about the function first, that which types of function we are trying to focus on. So here it should be ant or x has been replaced by ant into ox divided by 4, ant into ox divided by 4. My dear students, I think you all can understand very clearly what the function actually denoted. If yes, then we are trying to focus on f of minus 2, f of 2 and obviously f of half. So now the solution of this math, how we can go for it. The solution. Here what actually given? Here is given f of x. So write down the given fact. Given f of x is x power 4 5x minus 3, and we need to find out what f of, what you have to find first for 1 minus 2. So at the place of x minus 2, at the place of x minus 2. So it should be minus x, x, the places of the x has been replaced by minus 2. So should be 4, 5, minus 3. We all know 2 to the power 4 is 16. That is the answer number 1. Okay, any confusion? I don't think so. Thank you very much. So what will be for question number 2 actually? What will be for question number 2? At the case of question number 2, we are just giving their plus 2. No need to write any sign in here. Then that will be okay. Okay, plus 2 actually. Plus 2. So what will be the calculation on that time? 2 to the power 4 is obviously 16. Then 5 into 2, it should be plus 10 and minus 3. So the calculation should be 10 plus 16. It should be 26 minus 3. So this definitely 23. So that's the answer of question number 2. Actually, this question number 2 is nothing but the plus minus fact. When it's plus and when it's minus, how much actually define or what is discriminate these two? That's the fact. Okay, let's have a look our next math. Question number 3. Here is given f of x equal x power 4 plus 5x minus 3. So we are trying to focus on f of half, just putting the value half in the x places. I think you all can understand this math very clearly, I think. So half power 4, 5 into half minus 3. So what does 1 by 4 to the power 4 means? You all can understand that 1 by 4 to the power 4 means 1 to the power 4 by 4 to the power 4. Here is actually given 2. So 1 by 2, that means it can be written as 2 to the power 4. So 1 to the power 4 is nothing but the 1, but 2 to the power 4 is exactly 16 plus 5 by 2 minus 3. If we are going for the LCM, then what will be there? That's definitely given the 16. So it should be 1 plus 40 minus, if we multiply 16 with 3, then what will be the answer of it? Please tell me. Okay, so 16 into 3, it will be 48. Okay, then what will be the answer of it? Who can tell me? Use the calculator. Then you will get obviously minus 7. minus 7 divided by 16. That's the answer of it, because it should be 41 minus 48, that is minus 7 divided by 6. That's the answer. So no, not the very important thing how many calculation is very important or not. Here the important fact is how the function actually works and how we can deal with the functions. Clear? Okay, now our next question number 14. Okay, so dear students, here our question number 14 says what? Here the question given is f of x equals something, the function is given, and you have already can understand that this is nothing but the function of x, that's why here is given f of x. Okay, for what value of x, f of x equal 0? That's the very our question. So dear students, first of all I wanted to give you information that these types of problem or function has been solved in your chapter 3.4. that is a chapter we'll just solve these types of problem, but for this I am going to just give the very primary basic about discussion in this math and then solve the math. Okay, so here is given something. What is given? F of x is equals to x power 3 6x square 11x minus 6. So we have to first find the factors of this part. Okay, so how many factors of 6 is there? We can find out it very easily. 1 into 6, 2 into 3. So there is actually we will get this 8 factors. That means plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 6. That means for these 8 values, or we'll say for this 8 values, so that the function will be 0. If we put in the places of x in plus 1, what will I am talking about? If we put here plus 1, then the function will be 0. How? Let's have a look. 1 minus 1, 1. That means 1 cube minus 6 into 1 square into 11 into 1 minus 6. Just at the place of x, we are here putting the value is 1 of x. So the answer should be 1 minus 6 plus 11 minus 6. That is 12 minus 12. That is 0. If you get 0 for any of this value, then we can write like this way. So x, this is the minus of the formula, x minus the value. So x minus 1 is the factor of the function f of x. That's our first part. Okay, what we have been found here? We have found x minus 1. Here is a formula like this. Here is the variable. That means which function it is. It can be the function of y, it can be the function of ant or something like that. That is called the variable. Variable minus the value. This value can be plus 1, can be minus 1, plus 2, can be minus 2. That value will be here. So variable minus value. That's the formula to find out the factor of f of x. Clear? Okay. Now we will go for the second part of this math. How? Here we have already found that x minus 1 is the factor. If x minus 1 is the factor, then we will go for the solution of the equation, that is x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6, and you have to give 2 equal at a time. 2 equal, that is the system, and write here x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. Generally here is cube, that means we will get 3 values, and generally we need 3 times x minus 1 generally. Okay, so first thing first, that you have to mass x cube first. by multiplying here something with x. So what will multiply? We'll multiply actually x square. Then x square into x, it is x cube. And 1 into x square, x square. Now, what actually happened in this part? Here we have found this x cube is clear. Now, here is 6x square minus. So we have already found minus x square. So how many minus x square is needed to fulfill minus 6x square? Exactly 5x. So we'll multiply here by minus 5 into x. So 5 into x, that is minus 5x square. Okay, so what actually happened here? Here this part and this part are meshed. So 5x into 1 minus minus plus, so it will be plus 5x. Okay, now we are trying to focus on this part, plus 11x. We have already found plus 5x. So what is needed to get 11x? We need only plus 6, because 6 into x, that is 6x. So 6x plus 5x is 11x, and 6 into 1, that is minus 6. And it has been also meshed. So all are clear. Now here x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1. So we can take x minus 1 as common, and here x square minus 5x plus 6. So we have already known how to solve these types of problem with the middle factor. Okay, going for it. X minus 1, x square minus 3 into 2, so thrice x minus twice x plus 6, x minus 1, here taking x as common, so x minus 3, minus 2, so x minus 3, and finally we'll get x minus 1, x minus 3, x minus 2. So for this function, these three factors we have already found. So factors have been found, but what we need to find actually, here the question says for what value of x this function is 0. You already have understand that here if 1 will get 0, if 3 then it will be 0, if we put 2 then it will be again 0, because we have already proved that 1 is 0. So what we have to write right now? We'll write now that this 3 is equal to 0. So we can write like this again. F of x equals 0 hote hobe, that means f of x equals 0, then x minus 1 is equal 0, x minus 3 is equal 0, x minus 2 is equal 0. That means x is equals to 1, x is equals to 3, x is equals to 2. So the value for x is 1, 2 and 3. So the answer should be 1, 2 and 3. That's the answer of it. Clear? Maybe this math is a little bit trickier for you. Don't be worried. Very clearly I have told you, for these types of math we have a huge chapter, that is 3.4. On the chapter you can understand this very clearly. Okay, thank you. So let's have a look our last math for this lecture. So dear students, that's our last math for our today's lecture. Here there is given f of x equals something. You have already understand that f of x means this is the function of x, but determine the value of f of 1 by x square. That means we need to find the f of x into convert first f of 1 by x square, then we have to find the value of f of 1 by x square plus 1, f of 1 by x square minus 1. Okay, so first thing first, f of x is here, but we need to convert f of x, that is x function will be converted into 1 by x square. Okay, let's have a look how we can solve these types of math. So here the given thing is f of x equal 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. That is given. So we have to convert x into 1 by x square. That's the conversion first. So we can write here, so f of 1 by x square can be 2 into 1 by x square, 1 by x square. Only the place of x will be changed and others will remain same. So 2x, so at the place of x it will be 1 by x square plus 1, 2 into 1 by x square minus 1. I think you can understand which part actually changed. Okay, now going for the LCM. So it should be 2 plus x square, so it should be 2 minus x square. So 2 plus x square by x square by 2 minus x square. So these two are gone. 2 plus x square, 2 minus x square. So we have found that f of 1 by x square is equals to 2 plus x square divided by 2 minus x square. Now our given expression says this. So write it down first. So our given expression, what is given? F of 1 by x square plus 1 f of 1 by x square minus 1. So f of 1 by x square is this, we have already found. Just putting the value of it here. 2 plus x square divided by 2 minus x square plus 1, 2 plus x square divided by 2 minus x square minus 1. So going for the LCM here. 2 minus x square. So 2 plus x square plus 2 minus x square. 2 minus x square. 2 plus x square. Since here is minus, so minus will be multiplied with it. So minus 2 plus x square. So I will erase this part and from here I will start in there. Okay. Okay, so in here what we actually found here, x square gone. So 4 by 2 minus x square, 4 divided by 2 minus x square, here 2 gone. So 2x square divided by 2 minus x square. So 4 by 2 minus x square is multiplied with 2 minus x square by 2x square. So just this part and this part just gone. Here this is gone. So 2. So the answer is 2 divided by x square, which is our required answer. Okay. So our question told that we have to find the value of this and the answer has been 2 by x square. So this is how we can solve these types of math very easily. Okay. So dear students, our HW should be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and example 23 for this lecture. Hopefully this lecture is very benefited for you. All of you are requested to write all the maths when you have been understanding. Okay. Stay home, remain safe. If you have any confusion or any problem, don't hesitate to contact with us. Call me in any time. Thank you very much.